Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. This is Carlton Lewis, your Atlanta real estate agent, coming to you live and direct from Atlanta, Georgia. And in this video, we are going to do the Atlanta real estate market update for January 2023. And we're going to cover the price, the supply and demand, and what that means for buyers as well as sellers in this market, and also investors, because there are still plenty of investors in this market, and I'm ready to go ahead and get it started. So make sure you subscribe to this channel if you already haven't done so, and definitely hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time I put out a video, and give this video a thumbs up. All right, so the median sales price for ending the month of December, and then by this time it's 10 days into the month as you're seeing this video. By the time you see this video, a lot of the sales transactions should have been finalized, and what we're looking at now is the median sales price is $360,000, which is an increase of 2% from the previous year. If you look at the average sales price, we're looking at $424,000, almost $425,000 with the average sales price of a home in Metro Atlanta. Now, I'm going to assume that you all know what average means. Average, there are some houses that are more expensive, and there are houses that are less. And so this is just the average of Metro Atlanta, not just the city of Atlanta itself. This includes about 13 different counties. So new listings coming on the market. Well, before we do that, let's go into closed sales, just so you can see. So as you can see, since August, the closed sales have been falling, and that's typically going to happen in the fall months. But because the interest rates went up and the money is a little bit more expensive, as opposed to this time last year where the money was cheaper, the interest rates were lower. So now we're looking at, for the month of December, 5,493 closed sales. Homes for sale and new listings. Let's go into new listings. These came, approximately 55,000 homes came on the market last month, and which brings the total, the homes for sale for last month, close to 16,000. So 15,956, which is up 45%. Now, we talked about the closed sales. Let's talk about the days on the market. So the median days on the market is 24, which is an increase of 166%, almost 167%. The average days on the market was 39 days, which is an increase of 69% for that average. And if you look back here at July, we were looking at about 17 days on the market before a house went under contract. Okay, so the month supply is just a little bit over 2 months, and you can see here, back in February of, let's take even look at January, or even go back, we're about a little bit over a month's worth of inventory. Now we're just about over 2 months. So that means that homes are staying, we have more homes on the market that are available to purchase than it was before. It was a buying frenzy before. So what does this mean for buyers? Well, the interest rate. So let's go ahead and pop into the interest rate. So I want to do this live. Let's see if we can find bank rate. Let's see here. Bank rate, mortgage rates for Georgia. And this is just a snapshot. Georgia mortgage and refinance rates. As of Tuesday, January the 10th, 2023, the current rates in Georgia are 6.4% for 30-year fixed and 5.74 for 15-year fixed. All right. And so I'm going to flip it back to that. For buyers, that means your purchasing power, we've talked about this, it has decreased. If you were lucky enough to get one of those 2% interest rates, last year, all the way up until, I guess it was about July of this year, June, July of this year. If you were lucky to get interest rates like that, then you had a little bit more purchasing power. The challenge was that other people were having the same idea, and the prices of the homes, because the supply was down, the prices went up. And so that's typical supply and demand, typical economics. For sellers, what that means is that you're going to have to do a little bit more. Gone are the days when your house was on the market for only 4 or 5 days, 17 days. Now I just showed you that the houses are staying on the market for 39 days. That's an average, 39 days of being on the market. So you have more competition now, so you're going to need to do different things. The for sale by owner market is challenged. So a lot of people think that they can sell their home for sale by owner, and I'm not saying that that's impossible. It's a little bit more challenging to do that right now because there are more houses on the market. So you have competition. So if your neighbor right beside you has a real estate sign from a realtor in their yard, and you're trying to sell your house for sale by owner, then your house may not get as much exposure as the house that's listed with a professional. All right. So always seek the professional. Even if you're just going to get some advice on what you need to do, seek the professional for staging. You may need to get some tips about decluttering your house, curb appeal, things of that nature. So reach out to an agent such as myself and get that information. That can help you out tremendously. There are homes out there that are not on the market. I actually went and looked at some houses and some properties last week, where one was a house where it had flooded because over the Christmas holiday here in Atlanta, Metro Atlanta, Georgia, we had some serious freezing, some pipes burst in a lot of places around the city. And this particular house, the pipe had burst, and the gentleman was just basically fed up with the house at that point. And he was selling it off market because he didn't want to, he's looking for an investor to buy the house because he didn't want to do all the repairs. He didn't want to declutter the house. The house was cluttered, and he didn't want to do the showings. He didn't want to go through all of that. So if you're someone that's like that, or if you're looking for houses like that, they do exist. You may have to do a little bit of work, but you can find these houses where people would basically, sell the house at a discount for convenience of a cash offer. And if you're a seller that's looking for a cash offer, reach out to me. We have a program at my brokerage called Express Offers, where we can submit your house to a marketplace of institutional buyers who can provide all cash for convenience. All right. Now, if you're looking to sell at the top of the market, then again, you would probably want to reach out to a real estate agent just to find out and get the numbers right, and then know what your competition is out there. A good real estate agent can pull competitive market analysis for your particular property, so you'll know what you're up against, and that you won't price your house too high or too low, because that can be a problem. All right. So for investors, the deals are out there. You just got to get up, get out, and get something. In the words of Outkast, you got to get up, get out, and get something. You got to go look for these deals. If you're marketing for these deals, I've gotten out of my comfort zone, and I've started calling for sale by owners myself, and just to see if I can help. Number one, because a lot of them need the help, and two, to generate business. So there you have it. You had the price, the supply and demand for the Metro Atlanta market. If you have any questions about this, definitely reach out to me or to another real estate professional. Don't go it alone. I wouldn't recommend it, because there are a lot of documents, things that you need to do, inspections, disclosures. So there's a lot that goes on with a real estate transaction, and you want to make sure you're covered. And that's very, very important. You want to be able to sleep at night knowing that you did the right thing and you had the right representation. All right. So this has been Carlton Lewis, your Atlanta real estate agent, coming to you live and direct. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I will be putting out more and more home tour videos, but I wanted to make sure I got this out, this Atlanta real estate market update for January 2023, because the time has changed and some people are spooked about what's going on in the economy. But here's something that Warren Buffett said, and I'm going to leave you all with this. When people are being greedy, be fearful. And when people are being fearful, be greedy. So right now people are being fearful. It's time to be out actually buying. Okay, so the news reports may tell you different things, but there are people out here still selling homes. Homes are being sold. All right, so as you can see in the closed sales here, 54, almost 5,500 homes closed in December, and then you have another pending 4,300 pending. All right, that's almost 10,000. All right, that's almost 10,000 homes. So don't let the media spook you into thinking that nothing's happening. Something's always happening. Somebody's always buying and somebody's always selling. All right, so if you got some value out of this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time I put out a video. It's been Carlton Lewis signing out. Have a great day. Peace.